Hello. Good evening, Saturday, the 12th of October. And it's getting cold now, isn't it? Autumn is breaking into winter now. And there's naught we can do about it. We just have to go with the flow. There's naught we can do. I've got a poem here anyway, and I wrote this a long time ago actually. It's somebody once told me that alcohol's called the devil's sperm, and I can understand why. Because I think alcohol's responsible for so much tragedy in the world. I think it's the worst drug on the planet, and yet it's readily available. You get it in every shop. It's in beautiful, tempting bottles. Even I look at it and I don't drink. I actually buy it and look at it, put it on my shelf at home, and just look at it. It's strange like that I am. But all these tempting bottles with the glistening gold in them and different shapes and gin and orange and gin and hibiscus and all sorts of fancy flavoursome things. It just makes you want to try it, even if you're not a drinker. It's seductive in its nature, and that's what I don't know if that's good or not. Well, I know it's not good, but I mean, for a moderate drinker who can take it or leave it, it's good. But when it says drink responsibly, how can an alcoholic drink responsibly? There's no such thing, is there? So it's a shame that when you get to a certain age, you can't take a test to see if you are by nature an addict, and you have a little taste of alcohol, and if it sparks off that allergy alcoholics have, then it's not for you, and you're not going to touch the stuff because it's shit or bust, isn't it? Alcohol goes into the body and it does all sorts of weird catastrophic things, and yeah, it's just readily available on street corners, in every shop. I wonder sometimes if the people that sell the drink, knowing that they're selling it to alcoholics, if they're humane, really. Because I know it's the livelihood, but is it fair to be doing that when there are people, vulnerable people with addictions? Anyway, my poem is aptly called "The Devil's Sperm." I have to read it from a page because it's a long one. Let me introduce myself. Some call me the devil's sperm, a parasitic worm getting under your skin. Now where shall I begin? I've taken so many lives, but the more I have taken, the more I survive. My role is disguised as a fun-filled ride. Pop off the cork and see what's inside. Colourful, flowing, sparkling with bubbles, take a sip and let go and forget your troubles. I lace my seduction in a pretty bottle, a fancy cocktail glass or jar. Come on, lose your ambitions, you'll go far. Surrender your all. I'll be here for you when you finally fall. Feel woozy and giddy, aha, that's good, it's taking effect. Now I can fuel you with more. I'll help you forget, so you don't feel any pain. And when I've taken your mind, I won't take any blame. You had a choice. That's no voice. Your liver will struggle to flush all of me out. Soon it will swell and stop working without a shadow of doubt. But that's what I want, and I won't stop till I win. My moral code is pure evil, and my middle name is sin. I will have all of your soul, body, soul, and mind. I won't leave a scrap of you who once you were behind. As you grow weaker, it will be easier still to invade all of your organs, and against your will, when you are mentally ill, I'll laugh at your struggles. It will give me a thrill. I'll watch as you get foolishly carried away in a blurry daze. Maybe the ambulance men will come take you to hospital in a blaze, losing all track of your moments and days. Such a shame you won't have them anymore again. I'll run circles around you, the puppet master pulling your strings into further disaster, clawing at the daybreak, craving more than you can take. Now a habit has formed, it's taken hold. I waited for this moment to unfold, drowning in the remedy that once kept you afloat. You're sinking fast without a boat, about to capsize. You've lost it and you don't even realise. One more drink and you've given in to the spirit. The devil's sperm is going to win it. I'll sort it all out before very long. One tipple more and you will be gone. Now you can't stop and you need me to exist. You can't find the urge. You can't fight the urge and you can't resist, and you'll probably always be pissed. No more clear-headed sobriety, brain cells so hammered you can't see the wood for the trees. You thought you had problems, but then you were free. You made a conscious decision, you see, to pick up the temptation that is me. I tempt you because you are temptable. In a tempest there was a storm. Jesus claimed to calm it. For 40 days I tempted him. Damn, that was a hell of a battle. And where it began. I got behind him when he almost gave in. Such a shame, would have loved him to sin. You think you have me under control. You're deceiving yourself, but that is my goal. Once upon a time you could take me or leave me, but when life wasn't so easy, you came to rely on me. I relish it when I see you lose your way. Beelzebub in his element every day, incubating with innocence. You're so blind and have no sense to impose on your soul, mine for the taking. It's an impostor in the making. Submit to my temptation, alcohol-fueled contemplation. Sounds like a real healthy solution. Breaking down your constitution, a soluble transient state to drown your sorrows. Borrowing time from tomorrow. Now in deficit you need to pay the piper. The price is high, and there's nothing higher than the cost of your heart and your soul and your life. So I'm taking it and keeping it inside a jar to add to the millions I've collected so far. You can't outsmart me. I come in all sizes, some attractive packages full of surprises. Take hold of your mind. That's where it's at. And remember, curiosity killed the cat. That's one poem I wrote a while ago, and it's absolutely spot on, isn't it? You don't even realise when you succumb to the temptation of alcohol to soothe your sorrow and your woes and your troubles. And then you find out that you need a drink. I've known so many people, close personal friends, family friends, who've just not been able to resist it, and it's dreadful. You see the decline, and it's really sad. I'm glad I'm not like that myself. But yeah, the devil's sperm. Some people never learn. But I'm not saying you shouldn't drink. Have a drink in moderation. Everything in moderation is good. But excess of anything just leads to ruination in the end. So I hope you like that poem. I've got quite a lot more like it. It is long. It could do with a beat to it. It could do with being a song, really. And I think that would make it really hard-hitting. So I hope you like that. And I have to put my glasses back on to see to turn the thing off.